Hi, I'm David Pollandine, Director of Development in the Prairies for IJM Canada, and I'm back again to give you some updates about how IJM's work in protecting the poor from violence is able to continue during this time of COVID-19. Basically, we're protecting the poor from violence in three ways. First of all, with an immediate response, that's helping people affected by COVID-19 now. Secondly, with a near-term response, continuing to do investigations and rescues. And thirdly, a long-term response, partnering with governments to protect the poor from violence and slavery. So first of all, we're looking at an immediate response, and that's helping people affected by COVID-19 now. For that, we're going to Ghana. Now, during lockdown, we checked out one of our partner aftercare homes in Ghana to see how the children were doing during lockdown. These children have experienced brutal conditions mending fishing nets on Lake Volta, and in some cases for many years. Yet children can be very resilient. With the right care and the right support, they can rediscover their childhood and dream of a better life. The staff in one of the aftercare homes shared some photos of the children used in the lockdown time for study and play. These children are now getting to enjoy life as they should. Playing is an important part of this, and also an important part of learning. Secondly, for a near-term response, well, that's continuing to do investigations and put on rescue operations. For this, we're going to the Dominican Republic. 6 girls are now safe after being rescued from commercial sexual exploitation. With support from IJM, Dominican officials rescued the girls, whose ages ranged from 12 to 17 years old, and arrested 3 suspects on charges for sexual exploitation. The survivors were removed from 2 bars and were found in terrible sanitary conditions, overcrowded and unclean spaces without essentials to protect them from the current pandemic or other health threats. Immediately after the rescue, 6 survivors were taken to a safe home run by Dominican Child Welfare to provide immediate crisis care and evaluate the next steps for their safety. Luz del Alba Antonio, IJM Network Development Coordinator and Aftercare Specialist, commented that commercial sexual exploitation is not only a crime, it is a harmful act that has severe consequences on the survivors' lives. If survivors do not receive the care they need to heal, it could lead to low self-esteem, loss of identity, feelings of shame and guilt, or vulnerability to other forms of violence. Thankfully, now the girls begin the journey to restoration, and IJM will represent the survivors in court and work alongside them to develop a personalised therapy plan to support their restoration process and help them heal from trauma. Thirdly, a long-term response. That's partnering with governments to protect the poor from violence and slavery. And for this, we're going to South Asia. February the 9th was the anniversary of the passage of India's Bonded Labor System Abolition Act in 1976. The state of Karnataka is considering making Bonded Labor System Abolition Day an annual observation. To commemorate, IJM partnered with state government agencies like the Rural Development and Panchayat Raj Department for a series of campaigns and events, including the launch of a mini documentary called Hidden in Plain Sight, a social media campaign, print ads and outreach events to survivors in Karnataka state. The image is the Kannada language poster for the mini documentary that was shown on TV throughout the day. IJM supported the government in creating this short film, and to see the film on YouTube, just click on the link below. I am now just over 1 week into giving up coffee for freedom. Why coffee? Well, because it's the season of Lent, and not drinking coffee is a big sacrifice for me, as I absolutely love coffee. But also coffee is a product among many that we consume in Canada, which is commonly produced via slave labour. I've given up coffee, and the money I would have spent I'm donating to IJM's work tackling slavery. That's $2 a time, and I'm taking part also in weekly challenges supplied by IJM. Now you can play your part too by either joining my team, What No Coffee, and giving up something for freedom, or you can donate. So for either of these things, just go to the link below. So far, my team, Whatna Coffee, has raised a few $100s, but we are hopeful that we can get over $1,000. So your support would be really appreciated in this. Thank you again for continuing to support IJM as we walk with vulnerable people in poverty, suffering violence and slavery, which of course has been amplified during this pandemic of COVID-19. I'll see you in a few weeks. Take care, God bless, and stay safe. Bye-bye.